Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents The Relatable Leader, Create a Culture of Connection by Rachel DeAlto. Narrated by Rachel DeAlto. Introduction. How could someone be so callous? I muttered under my breath. I was sitting in the gallery, the back of the courtroom, listening to an attorney meet their client for the first time. His tone was rude, pompous, and flippant all at once, and was likely because the client wasn't paying the attorney's typical retainer, or any retainer for that matter. As a lawyer in private practice, New Jersey requires that lawyers take on a certain number of pro bono assignments. Clearly, this attorney was less than pleased that the man before him wasn't going to be an easy or profitable case. Admittedly, only a few attorneys, including myself, look forward to pro bono work. You aren't choosing your clients. The litigants are typically wary of a court-appointed counselor, and the cases were often in an area I was wholly unfamiliar with: domestic violence, parole issues, and municipal appeals. I was a civil litigator intentionally. I had no desire to step foot in a criminal court, yet there I was, ready to meet my next client, and it took everything in me to avoid preconceived notions of who they were and how painful this experience would be, likely for both of us. As I began working on The Relatable Leader, I kept returning to my time in the courthouse. Those pro bono cases taught me so much about the dangers of assumptions and the power of relatability. They showed me firsthand how easy it is to cast judgment and miss the mark when we need to take the time to understand the people we aim to serve. How often do we, as leaders, make assumptions? How frequently do we show up the way we want to show up? What is the way we think our team wants us to be? Oh, how often we miss the mark. We can do it better. We can become leaders who inspire loyalty and engagement through the power of relatability. In over a decade of consulting, speaking, and studying human connection, I've witnessed the consequences of disconnection. I've seen how difficult it is to bridge the gap when trust is lost and assumptions are made. I've also seen the power of relatability in overcoming the hurdles of misunderstanding. Many leaders struggle to create connections with and within their teams. How many managers do you know who would consider themselves an accidental leader? Someone who ended up in their position due to their professional success, but without the requisite professional development. How many supervisors desperately try to balance their workflow and develop their teams? The pressure can feel oppressive. It makes sense that we grasp at straws and rely on assumptions to guide our actions. But what if there was a better way? Assumptions create barriers while understanding builds bridges. Leaders who relate to their teams on a human level through creating an environment of trust, respect, and purpose create connection cultures. Relatable leaders influence, motivate, and elevate.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?